Common Connectivity Issues and How to Solve Them by Amber Wheeler. Computers, smartphones, and all of the technologies in our lives are great tools when they work. What happens when your smartphone or computer seems unable to connect to the internet? What happens when you know you should have service, but you don't? You may have encountered a connectivity issue with your computer, phone, or internet connection that is preventing you from using it. Here are some simple fixes to the most common problems so you can get back online and start working on whatever project has been keeping you up at night or looking at those great photos on social media. With these simple fixes, you should be back online and using your devices. Have you tried turning it off and on again? This is the most common fix for all computer errors. Much like your brain needs to reset at night by sleeping, your computer, phone, or router occasionally needs that reset. Before trying anything else, you should try turning it off and on again. There are two ways to do this. The first is to go to your main menu. In Windows, it's the Start button or the Windows logo icon in the corner of your screen, and select Power and then choose Restart. If your computer is frozen and you are unable to use that method, hold down your power button for 10 seconds. This will cause your computer to force shut down, and you should be able to push the button again to start up your computer. What if your phone is frozen and you need to restart it? If you have an iPhone, press and hold both the volume down button and the sleep/wake button at the same time. When the Apple logo appears, release both buttons. If you have an Android, press and hold your device's power button and the volume down key for at least 5 seconds or until the screen shuts down. Release the buttons once you see the screen lighting up again. What if the Wi-Fi isn't working for anyone? If the Wi-Fi isn't working for any device, try restarting your Wi-Fi router by unplugging it from the power source for 30 seconds before plugging it in again. What if your computer isn't connecting to the internet? If the Wi-Fi is working for everything else but your computer, check your Wi-Fi signal in your toolbar, normally located on the bottom of your screen. There should be a series of curved lines. The number of solid lines shows you how strong your signal is. If you click on the icon in your toolbar, it should bring up a list of networks available for you to connect to. Your current network, if you're connected, will appear at the top, and you should be able to see the status, including connected or no internet. The padlock icon over the available networks means these are all secured networks that require a password to use. Side note, if you do not have a password on your Wi-Fi, you should add one. If it is unprotected, anyone can log into your network and not only use your internet, which costs you money, they may be able to log into your computer from the same network you are using. Not having a password on your Wi-Fi is a huge security risk. What if your phone isn't connecting to your network? The first step is to see if there's any signal at all. Check the top right-hand corner of your phone. It will tell you what service you're connected to, Verizon, T-Mobile, etc., and how strong your signal is. If it's showing a strong signal, but you still seem unable to connect to the internet or make calls, you may have accidentally managed to turn off internet connectivity to your phone. If you have an Android, swipe down from the very top of your screen. If you have an iPhone, swipe up from the bottom of your screen. Make sure your mobile data is on. On Android, it will look like two arrows next to each other pointing up and down. On iPhone, it will look like an antenna with a signal coming out of the top of it. And that airplane mode is off. It looks like an airplane and should not be highlighted. If mobile data is available but still not connecting, try rebooting your device. What if your phone isn't connecting to the Wi-Fi? The first step to a fix is turning the Wi-Fi back on by using the shortcut to your settings. If you have an Android, swipe down from the very top of your screen. If you have an iPhone, swipe up from the bottom of your screen. Make sure your Wi-Fi is turned on. If it is, and you still don't seem to be connected to Wi-Fi, visit your full settings menu and visit the Wi-Fi section to see all of the available networks. With these simple fixes, you should be back online and using your devices. If none of those solutions work, then it may be time to contact a professional for assistance with diagnosing the problem.